Bern, late pressure at the end there, 2 goals disallowed, but a narrow defeat on the road. What was your assessment of that 90 minutes?
Well, as always, disappointed. We don't like losing games of football. Nobody should. You know, you can look at it and you can say, was it a foul, was it offside? You just said it to the left, it doesn't matter. What matters is the result, and it's 1-0 away from home. I think the difference in what I witnessed today is a side that have got a very, very poor away record, but certainly haven't performed today and highlighted, you know, any weakness in terms of coming away from home. I feel like we set our stall out really well at the beginning of the game. I think it was the better side first half. All the stuff you'd expect me to say, but I can only say what I see. Really disappointed, but the difference from going in today 1-0 down at the end of the game and losing 1-0, and the difference 4 or 5 weeks ago, millions of miles apart. However, it's the same outcome, no points on the board. So really disappointing.
As you say, it must be particularly frustrating because Hereford seemed to sort of have that spell at sort of the start of the second half, and you seem to weather that storm, but then it's a fantastic goal which ultimately separates the sides, isn't it?
Yeah, if we've restricted them from a 30-yard strike, then, you know, it doesn't matter, it's still a 1-0 defeat. And, you know, defensively, we've looked very strong today, we've looked organised, we've got great first contact on the ball that come into the box. But as a manager, you have to affect something when you see something straight away, and I believe I haven't done that today, you know, and I'm not saying it's cost us in the end, but it's certainly played a part in that. We go 1-0 down, and all of a sudden the safety net comes off, we start to play out. Obviously we tweak the formation, and we was relentless for the last 20 minutes. He got some very good signs, but again, you get nothing for not scoring a goal, and goals win games and goals change games. I think we've done everything to get back in the game. Was it a foul? George wearing this day and age? No. Was it offside? I don't know. I'm 90 yards away from it. But again, like I say, ultimately, no matter what you ask me and what I say, really disappointed. But you know, the thing for me was the way we applied ourselves today was a lot different to how we, in terms of the manner of how we've been defeated away from home this season, was a lot better.
And in terms of encouragement as well, the subs that came on made the difference. The 3, Stevenson, it looked like he hit the post with that shot with 10 minutes to go, and of course Jack and then George have the goals disallowed late on as well.
Yeah, you know, Darren's looks a complete different person since he's come back from his hamstring injury. He looks like he's got confidence, and you know, playing his way back into the team is something he's trying to do. And for the last 3 or 4 games coming off the bench, you know, Darren's been very good, and Darren has done everything to get us back in the game today. You know, the referees have took that away from us, whether that be right or wrong. You know, I don't know that, only they know that. And Jack was lively when he come on. George has won his first contact on headers. We've got men going beyond him. We created chances first half. But again, you know, it was a good game, great atmosphere, unbelievable following from Chester. Was behind us from the first minute to the last, which, you know, it helps the players get back on top. I think the biggest thing for us today was when we built pressure, we didn't score goals. The minute they had a 15-20 minute spell of building pressure, they scored, and that's the difference. Something
you touched on there, 210 Chester fans. As you said, from start to finish, they're fantastic. But particularly that response at the end, after the game, we've been beaten on the road again, but the response from the fans was fantastic, wasn't it?
Clearly the 210 that were there today with us, maybe they believe in the process, maybe they see their players representing the badge in them on the road. You know, he was right behind us, and if it was only 210, it sounded like 610 today, and that's what this football club's capable of. All they need now is some results, you know, to replicate how loud they were, and the atmosphere that they created was good. But they'll be disappointed, just like we are, and collectively as a club, and team, players, management will all be disappointed. But you know, in football, Tuesday night, you know, we don't have to wait 7 days, we only have to wait 3 days now, and hopefully this group of players can put it right.
As you say, a quick turnaround and a chance back in front of our own supporters as well.
Yeah, we just have to take that belief into that game, and the belief being hard to beat, and I feel like over the last 3 games, you know, 4-0 Boston, people will say we was fortunate to get back into the game last week, 2-2 draw against Downton, who were in form, and you come into a side today that are, you know, 3rd or 4th in the form table. We knew it was going to be a tough game. It's been a tough game, but we've created chances, and all we can ask as managers is that you leave everything on there, and I feel like this group have done that today.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Ben.